Hi and welcome along to the Buyers Premier League show, sponsored by Boohoo Man, with my man Troopz in the building, and we've also got a special guest today, one of the funniest comedians in this country, White Yardie. How you doing, bro?
Respect. My dog.
Love White Yardie. He's a big Arsenal fan as well, right? So it's great to have him on the show. First thing I'm going to ask you, Yardie, right, is what you've been up to, because I know for comedians like you do a lot of stand-up comedian stuff and things like that. It must be really hard at this time because you can't get out to the, you know, actually shows. Do one-on-one shows with the audiences.
Yeah, it's been a difficult time, obviously, since March till now. We're talking like, what, 6-7 months, no live performances. I did get to do one in August, but it was very restricted, and it's not the same feeling because what's happening is people are trying to do events just to see what they can do, and it don't work. Comedy is different. We need audience to be there right in front of us. When we laugh, we need to feel, when we tell a joke, we need to feel your laughter. You understand what I mean? Like, we need the audience to be so close to us that we can smell what you had for breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, literally, like, yo, yeah, we know, say you never brush your teeth if we got the back. But no, like, it's a different feeling, you know, like, but I've been adapting now, doing a lot more online stuff, creating
your stuff
content.
online has been brilliant. Your Instagram.
Yeah, man, when you get to the food
plan,
you understand? You have to get it, dog, you understand? Certain people can't cook, you know. Say, I want this.
Hey. But yeah, so we just been adapting, and I'm doing some work with Boohoo Man now as well online, so that's good as well. And other little online YouTube channel, White Yardie and things like that. So yeah, man, we are work, we are build, we are trying to adapt.
I ask you a stupid question, right? For people might ask it, why they called you White Yardie?
You see the name White Yardie, yeah? The White Yardie name was given to me. Because when I came from Jamaica and came to England, yeah, I grew up in an area, well, I grew up in Jamaica, but when I came here and lived here for the last 16, 17 years, I lived in Peckham. So when I come to Peckham now, it's like, them call me Yardie. Because when you come from Jamaica, you know, they always give you that name, Yardie. Depends on your friends or who you associate with. Them say, yo, yeah man, a Yardie that. What happened though, there was another guy who came from Jamaica just before me, and they used to call him Yardie as well. But he was black, I was white. So when they described him, like Troopz would say, yo, you know, see me I go link Yardie, and you would say, who? No, White Yardie. So the name just stick from there. So them just say, yo, that's a White Yardie and that's a Yardie.
And you do obviously, like, I know, Troopz knows, we visit Jamaica a lot, right? So, you know, there's a lot of white people in Jamaica.
Chinese, Indian, we mean?
All nations.
Yeah, man.
Do you ever get people that are surprised when they hear your accent? They're like, huh?
Yeah, you still get that people still surprised when them see them like, yo, how this white guy talk like this? Or the worst one of all is, why are you talking black? Like, please explain to me, like, when did black become a language?
It's true in the talk.
Like, is there white language? Is there pink language? Is there green language? Like, I hate it. That's ignorant people, though. You get a lot of ignorant people. But people who know and people who are willing to educate themselves and learn is a bit different. Like, there's a difference with saying, yo, oh, how come you talk like that? That's different. But,
that's what they say with me. How comes you? I say that even now. I obviously talk like that. I'm only joking.
Go ahead.
But then there's a thing where it's like different from saying, yo, why are you trying to talk like that? It's a difference. You understand? Because then you're not asking a question, you're making a statement. You're accusing somebody. You know what I mean? So, but you know, I'm working on a documentary. I put out a little short one the other day on my Instagram and YouTube page. It's just a 7-minute one where I went back to Jamaica with the family, and I took my daughter and my son into my primary school and showed them.
I saw one of those pictures.
That was wicked.
Bro, like, trust me,
that was one of the most
emotional things ever. Really, like to say, you're here walking where dad used to walk as a child. You know what I mean? So the aim is hopefully be able to work with a bigger production team and go out there and make a full-length documentary about it and showcase some things that I grew up with and show, you know, like little things, like a little story. And nobody can tell my story apart from me. So.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Well,
respect, man.
There is one common language, right? And that's football.
Yeah, man.
We know that. That's one language. It doesn't matter what.
Only Americans can speak it.
Blood, I'm trying to school them, blood. You understand? I'm arguing with them man there already, blood.
You never go there about football. Football like, what?
Man, soccer.
They be like, who's that?
I like NFL.
Funny enough, I mean, it's massive in America as well now. When you go out there, the thing that always strikes me is their knowledge is unreal of the Premier League, so that's massive. But it's the common language football, and of course, we're going to talk about it right now. We're going to look back at the weekend's games.
Yeah, the results though, innit?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew he cut.
Nah,
you
true
right?
Yardie did it, and he had to, you understand, introduce himself. Me just chill.
All right, let's go through
You
the
understand?
results.
If it was just me and you, you would have got,
yeah.
hi, welcome to the Bad Family Show. Yo, results. You understand?
Yeah, but you only ever say that when you know you've won.
Brother, listen, I told you I gonna whoop that ass. You understand?
Right, Arsenal versus West Ham. I said 2-0.
Yeah.
Because I remember I told you it's going to be close, but we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
You said 3-0, it was 2-1. This one, both of us flopped on. Man United versus Palace, we're going to talk about that as well. Man United versus Palace, I said 2-0, you said 2-1.
Yeah.
Of course, it was 3-1 to Palace, right? This is the one that done me. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Whatever made me think that it's going to be a draw. I don't know what I was thinking of, right?
I thought it would be a draw.
I think it's all them signings bamboozled me, yeah?
You lot must have linked up and was on the chalice, blood. You understand? And then rouse up yourself, look, yo.
I said 2-2. You said it'd be 2-1 to Liverpool. It was, of course, 2-0 to Liverpool. We'll get into that
You see
as well.
it? Just understand.
And then Southampton versus Tottenham.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did I lose?
Yeah. You said Southampton 2-1.
Because
I said 2-2.
Southampton 2-1. You said it'd be a draw.
Yeah. I kind of knew that something would.
Spurs tore them apart. My result was looking good in the first half. But anyway, let's kick off. You've won, so he's 2-0 up now.
Yeah, man.
I really need to pull it back next week, man. You know what I mean?
Shaking.
But let's get into the games. First of all, the game that happened here at the Emirates, West Ham, 2-1. Hey, we were lucky, Yardie, innit?
Very, yo. Watch the game and I'm frustrated. Because especially how we play at Fulham, and I say, yo, all right, and a new signing come in, you know what I mean, and him doing thing, big gaps at the back. I say, yeah, like, we're good. But West Ham, I tell you something, if West Ham had a little bit more quality up front,
yeah, they play well,
man. Suffer, you know, like real talk, brother.
They're man on ropes.
Yeah, like we play like, you know, I don't know if it was a thing of the players just looked at West Ham and said, sure.
Bit of complacency.
Yeah, well, it's cool. It's not. We're all right. We're good. We're gonna win this.
Because that's how all the fans were looking on it. They were like, light
easy.
work.
I think even West Ham came and decided that, yeah, we just, you know what I mean, like, let's just try. You know what I mean? They didn't expect to win or draw or even get our goal, but we were playing like we're trying to send out mixed messages out in this league right now, which could be a good thing. We might turn up next game and do a madness, you know what I mean?
Liverpool,
so.
We play like that against Liverpool, we get battered, innit, Troopz?
Yeah, that's the thing. You understand? Because for me, it all changed when Tini, you get me? Kolasinac comes into
yeah, just
you have
before.
to understand that.
That's where they were getting most of the
because before that, you get me? If you got Tini in the team, the momentum, the fluidity is still going to run. It would have been a different game. Kolasinac's just there. He don't even know what the fuck he's doing more time, blood. You understand? He don't know whether to go. He don't know whether to stay. He understand? He's just lost.
Even
no confidence.
Even the first goal, right? Even the first goal, the goal that they got.
Yeah, I said it in my
thing. He didn't get close to
I said it, blood. He's backing off, blood.
Yeah, he didn't
you see
get
when my
close.
phone drop out, blood. That's my man, blood. You understand? Just dropping everything, dog.
True, yeah,
it's true. He's just dropping everything and running, blood. Like he's getting chased by feds. Oh, yo, he's flinging everything. Yo, me make light. Oh, everything's gone. Fly the fence. I'm saying one to the shoe. Go commit, blood. You understand? That's how the goal comes.
Do you think that's because I know him I leave?
Boy, if you want to leave, yeah, then and because people will see that and say, well, I don't want this in my team.
But maybe something already certified already, know him, things set already.
Well, there was talk that he was saying that he wants to stay and fight for his place.
Fight, what kind of fight?
I like, what, you want to fight for Ozil?
But then I
Which
saw-
man he fight for his Ozil, blood? Only time he defended is when Ozil is ear, yeah? Then he's, all right, I'm bad, man. You understand? I'm big tank. Otherwise, he's like a wild lad, blood. Let's be real, dog. Come on, bro. Them man, they had him on ropes, blood.
Yeah, him
then-
suffer.
It weren't just him though, you know what I mean? He picked up a lot of the stick for the performance. You know what? I'm gonna also hear, I think we've got to big up West Ham. They played really, really well, man. You know what I mean, they put us under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, Rice was bossing.
I agree with you, Yardie. I think that we weren't expecting them to be as good as they were.
Exactly.
And they put us under a lot of pressure, man.
Because even when we had the ball at times, we weren't really making them really work. Like, even though they were back defending.
Yeah, you know, like the pressing and that.
They felt comfortable with us having the ball. And that was, for me, I didn't like that because you shouldn't feel that comfortable. You should be worrying. You know what I mean? When Arsenal have the ball, you should worry that, oh my God, like Abba's gonna get in on the back now, or William's gonna cut in, and there was none of that. They were just there like, all right, cool, we'll get the ball soon and then we attack. I didn't like that.
But
I
despite all that, we got the result, and that's what it's all about. Nobody cares come on Monday about the performance. We might moan about it or whatever, but the thing that you got to care about is the 3 points, and we got it. And it was especially when you see the other results around at the weekend, it was a vital 3 points, wasn't it?
Yeah,
well, good for winning the first game at home too.
Yeah, because we've got Liverpool next as well. So we need, that little cushion going into that game. You get me? Because you see Thiago and them man there with the thing already, blood. Man ain't even train with them and he's moving mad with it already. Imagine when he changed. Blood, he come on, he just made the game so...
That was 10-man Chelsea,
It don't matter though, blood. You understand? Like, it don't matter.
Thiago,
we went 10 men against Chelsea, blood, yeah? And we come back 2 times, blood. It don't matter about 10 men, blood.
Actually,
he's come on and just, the way he changed the game, blood, yeah? The way he's passing, he just gets it, boom, and just moves it.
The pass when him kick and go out, when nobody went to no one, he went to make a pass and it went out. Nobody saw that one.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think he's gassing Thiago.
I don't think I gassed.
Let's move on to that game. So, obviously, Liverpool winning by 2 goals to 0. But you say about Thiago, right? I heard a lot of people gassing up Thiago, and don't get me wrong, he's a brilliant player.
Yes.
They're going to get onto you now.
He gave away a penalty in the
Yeah.
game. He gave away a stupid penalty.
Apparently he did that to give Alisson his confidence back. That's what I'm hearing, blood. That's what the scouts were saying, blood.
Normally, what's his name? I forgot his name now. Jorginho always scores penalties. He never missed a penalty. That could have got Chelsea back into that game.
Yeah, but it was 10
If
men.
that would have been 2, it's 10 men, but if that would have been 2-1, that last, say, 10 minutes or so, they could have threw everything at it. You know what I
But
mean?
Chelsea ain't us, blood. They ain't got the ability to come back with 10 men. You understand? They need 11, blood. They can't do them team there, blood. You understand? Martinelli and them man there.
You know what I'm saying, yeah? Like, Liverpool, yeah, even, I'll be honest, they win both their games. They still don't seem fully the Liverpool like of last season that was running like they still.
Yeah, it's going to take them a little time to get up to speed, isn't it?
Yes, and I can see them making a few mistakes.
They did it.
Chelsea allowed them because to me Chelsea just go out and spend a bag of money and buy a bag of talent, and none of the talent know if to talk to each other. Not even that. They probably don't even know say hello to each other yet.
The one thing I'd say,
when Chelsea man were getting excited, I was saying to them, yo, you lot relax, blood. Like these man have to gel.
Yeah.
You understand? This thing has to work. You can buy
Remember
all
the
these
stick I got about the Willian thing? And that's what I was saying, innit? When I was saying about with the Willian Ziyech comparison, I was saying that Willian is Premier League ready.
That's how we tell them.
He's Premier League ready. He's played in this league for the last 7 years.
All
he's doing is changing a shirt.
When I best sign him, Arsenal make for a long time because of this reason, yeah, is that we normally don't buy in the league. We always want to go buy outside the league. When you buy in the league, it's better because you're buying players that know the players that they've been up against these players before. They know how certain teams play. They know this. You're buying players from over Germany, two team alone run over this, and you come buy them and bring them come in an English Premier League and thinks them are going to run you. So you're mad.
Got to learn it. They've got to learn the league. And
I want the same
Liverpool were comfortable. They were comfortable, man. I felt that even if Chelsea, the way that game was going, even if they had 12 men, I thought Liverpool would have won it, man. Liverpool were comfortable in the game.
Kepa's a wild lad.
If you've got that goalkeeper in goal, right, it don't matter who you're playing.
And then you said they're going to win, innit?
I know, I forgot about Kepa.
I told you about Kepa'd.
I know.
What do you mean? How can you forget when I said
it'd be a draw?
How can you forget when I
said
said
it'd be a draw? Remember, I still said it'd be a draw.
He forget when man was ripping him in the preview, blood. Man was ripping him, calling him fish and them thing there.
Kepa
you understand? Starfish and the goal in a dog. You see it? Man look like a starfish. Man look Kepa'd. That's why I say Kepa'd, because that's where Kepa'd.
Keeper.
Yeah, because that's where Kepa'd mean fish.
Keeper the Kepa'd.
That's what I said. That's where Kepa'd mean fish, dog. And the boy still.
What's he doing?
Well, listen. Let me tell you something. Chelsea, on an idiot. Me say that. Remember me say that. Idiot. Check it. Give them the subtitles for idiot if them don't. Listen to this, yeah? They must spend all this money, over 200 million, and still don't buy a goalkeeper.
That's what I mean again.
While Arsenal had Martinez.
I don't think we would have sold to them though.
No. If they came in with 60 million, we would have sold it to them.
Yeah, they would have took it.
Yeah, 60.
And now they're going to go out and buy.
I think even if they came in with a 40 million.
How much them pay for Kepa?
72.
72 million. 72 million. And now they're going to have to buy.
No Chelsea fan talk about Pepe again here. Don't ever talk about Pepe again.
It's true.
With that in your goal. The man couldn't keep secret. Right. Right.
All right, let's move on to let's move on to another team.
It's true, you know.
The Man United game. We was
No, man,
watching
the
a
Palace game. The Palace game.
the Palace
Let's
game.
say the Palace game.
Palace game.
Crystal Palace 3, Manchester United 1. That was a shock.
No?
You weren't shocked with that?
No?
Why?
When you think
It's the
of it,
same team from last season.
that's the thing.
Yeah, this
I
is not a new
expected
team,
United,
no?
yeah.
No, but they finished the season strongly,
Yeah.
remember?
I expected-
United
Do you know
towards the
what
end
it
of the
is, yeah?
season, they finished strong, innit? They were peppering up teams.
After COVID, nobody never really cared. After COVID, nobody really cared. Like, you know what I mean?
You reckon it was that?
Of course, they're the only ones that cared about it.
Nah, come on, Yardie, man. They had like Greenwood playing well. That front three was on fire, innit? That Greenwood, Martial, Rashford. They were terrorising.
You have to remember though,
Bruno Fernandes. They were
Who,
terrorising
penalty
teams.
taker?
Penandes.
Them man, they are penalty man.
Penandes, blood. Call his name right, blood.
You see
Penchester.
the drop what him do?
Man, go on like he got shot.
Before he was in the penalty box, you know. Try to win a penalty
I'm telling you.
outside.
You remember that flipping? Who is it? Oxide Neutrino. Oh, I got shot.
Yeah.
He never stopped getting shot. I
Nobody
said, brother,
touched
one
the
team.
man, man.
The man dropped like, you understand, something was flying out of the air. Ross, you understand? I said, what up to the shoot, blood? You understand? Oh,
No.
God, blood. You know what the thing? I hear Yardie though, yeah, because, you know what it is? I expected them to win, yeah, because they're at home. But it's not surprising for them to get slap up like that because they got a PE teacher, yeah? They got a PE, they got Oleg, yeah? They got
Substitute
Oleg from
PE teacher,
Meerkat.
as a matter
Remember the
of
Meerkat Oleg? I tell it all the time. He's supposed to be in Safari. Remember he went back to Safari but him come back and he's saying bad. My man is not a Premier League manager, blood. He is not a Premier League manager, bro. He has no pull, he has no tactics. He has nothing, blood.
Listen, the way
Man United were
see-
playing, the way Man United
Yeah.
were playing, yeah, was absolutely shocking,
I
blood.
want
They're
to play
not
them now.
supposed to get destroyed like that.
How is he even
That
playing
game,
Maguire?
right,
How's Maguire
3-1,
playing?
Yeah.
3-1,
In front of
that
Fergie. too.
flattered them.
In front of Fergie.
In front of
Don't
Fergie,
forget,
yeah.
big Sir Alex Ferguson was sitting there.
Balling.
Under that, can you imagine the chewing gum when
He will bite his tongue. He will bite his tongue.
When
the
I
thing-
move like cow, you know, cow and chew.
But don't you think with that game, right?
Yeah.
3-1 flattered. Flattered United.
Them lucky them never
That
played
should have
Burnley
been more,
last
man.
year. Should have been
AU had
more.
a couple of chances. They could have won that about 5.
You know
It's
who
like
I'm upset
literally
about?
every time Palace went forward.
I'm upset for Burnley. Burnley should have played them last week. Because that would have been 2 losses back to back. Trust me, Burnley would have peppered them as well.
Why are they? I mean, you're saying it's the manager because remember, we got to remember, right? As I said, Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, Pogba,
Nah, but Greenwood.
Van der Beek, Fernandes,
You know more than me.
Maguire. How can they be getting battered like this?
Who? I
Don't
loud
do that,
at
don't do
you.
that.
I loud at you.
I think you just same name.
No, but you go through
I
that.
like, you just want me to
you
troll
go
him.
through that team,
The
right?
80
and
million fridge.
On paper, when
I
you
like
look at,
the
don't you look
slab
at
it.
that, you look at that team in paper, you say, hey,
No,
no.
I don't.
You have to
These
remember
players
Greenwood.
have not done anything like to make me think, yes. Like, all right, they score some goals and that occasionally, but the Man United team, and even Man United fans will probably look at it like, this is the same team that ended last season. They buy one player, Van der Beek,
Yeah, Van der Beek.
on your bike. Like, it
You probably come with a
He
bike
scored,
because you know in
actually, he
Amsterdam them love ride bike.
him score, but it's the same team. It's the same team. Remember, De Gea was making loads of mistakes as well. You know, they were cussing and all that. It's the same. They have not improved their squad.
But I think
Everybody
I
around
think,
them have improved.
I think the danger is of that result now is that they will, before the end of the
But
window
nobody
now,
no one play for Oli.
Sancho and that, I think they'll get those man now.
What, for
'cause
110 million?
They're going to have to, innit? They're going to have to because otherwise their fans are going to lose it.
Yeah, but
'Cause
what's
they're already
Sancho going to
losing
do?
it.
They got all this already. What's Sancho going to do?
So I'm saying they've already got a good team.
Green was
like
too
that.
busy doing up balloons anyway.
Anyway, Tottenham, they run riot in that game. Now, I was watching the game, right? And as I said, at half-time, my bet was looking, my prediction was looking good. I don't know what... I now got to take issue, not even with the players, with the manager of Southampton, yeah? Why are you playing such a high line against Spurs? You know, right? They've already done it once. You know that they've got Son, who's one of them brilliant players when he just plays on that last man. You're playing that high line. Literally, all they did, Tottenham, they was just like
It
getting
was
the
one ball. It
all
was
over the
same
top,
ball.
in behind, and they didn't learn.
the same ball over
The
and over.
same
I just
ball.
hope they do that against Arsenal as well.
They ain't
Because
doing
I
that.
feel like
Birmingham would have a field day.
Southampton
exactly.
always play good against us. Are you mad? They're going to come out like
That
fucking
was
prime
honestly.
AC Milan.
No, but where was the manager?
I'm telling you, they're going to come out
Where's
like
the
prime
manager?
England moving like Shevchenko against us, blood.
Where's the manager who says, right, you know what? Hey, listen, drop deep. We can't play this highlight. They just persisted with it, and they got absolutely. That got to be more.
I think what happened in that game, is Southampton were confident because they were running it. They were running the game. They were creating so many chances, and I think that obviously they were creating them, but they weren't putting them away, right? So then, come second half now, I don't know what kind of deal Jose did with Southampton because the two teams came out and changed, and it was like you're right. They were still playing high, and it was the same result. Play high, Son run in. Let me tell you something. Son deserves to be at a bigger club. I feel like Son deserves to be at a much bigger club. Like even West Ham Palace bigger than where they're right now. But no, like, you know what I mean?
Let me just quickly. I'm going to quickly run through some of the other games, right? Everton again, another impressive performance by them. Go on, Troopz. Tell me about.
I don't need to.
James Rodriguez.
You in it. You in it. Ah. What? What?
No,
No. What?
I said.
What? What did you say?
I said I weren't too sure if he's going to do it in this league.
What are you telling me now?
It's 2 games. That's what I'm telling you. Just chill.
And 2 what?
But he's done well.
And 2 what?
Played 2 victories. He's been brilliant.
You see, everyone you pick out is an idiot. I pick out the gunman, them. Yeah. Don't you're dissing James Rodriguez.
To be honest,
you're mad.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
No, what I was saying is he hasn't done nothing for a long time.
Yeah, that's true as well.
But he's been injured.
Look good.
Now he's fit. And he's playing under a manager, like I said to you,
Mind you,
knows how to get the best out of him.
But I think
it don't matter, blood. He peppered up Tottenham last week.
Yeah, he's good.
You understand? I hope when he plays us, though,
he used to be a world-class player. If he can,
you know that.
If he can bring that back consistently for Everton this season, that'll be a fantastic sign.
They got him for free. You do know that, innit?
20 million?
No, he moved there for free. That's why Madrid, because Madrid were trying to say, we get a sell on free from back. No, he moved there for free. You don't get nothing.
That's great business.
You understand?
That's great business.
And Ancelotti, I said to you, he knows how to get the best out of him. He took him, because he was at Madrid, took him to Bayern with him. Now he's took him to Everton. He'll probably take him to his yard, blood. You understand? Yo, come have some dinner, my you. You see it?
4-3.
You understand?
Leeds won 4-3. Good game against Fulham. Leeds winning that one by 4 games to 3. Brighton. That was a big upset for the weekend.
And now 1 minute, Fulham. Fulham, 1 minute. Jack, what are you telling me, blood? You get me, blood? You're just getting slapped up already, blood. 2 defeats already. You're getting slapped. You're going back again, championship business, blood. Leighton Orient away next year when the fans are let in, blood. You're pissed, G. How can you come up in the Premier League? You're not going to see 1 Premier League ground, blood. You're not going to see 1 top ground. You ain't going to come in Old Trafford, Arsenal, United, City, Liverpool. These man, when the thing open, Burnley and them dead ground there, you're going, blood. You understand? You're pissed, blood, yeah?
But you see with Leeds, I feel like Leeds is going to be one of them teams that will score a lot of goals, but they will concede a lot.
Yeah.
I said that to him.
Because I remember they were cruising that game, and then Fulham could have snatched it at the end, and that's 2 games now where they've in 7 goals in 2 games. That's got to be worrying.
But that's what I said to you.
But that's the style of football they play.
Yeah,
because
Bielsa don't
always
ramp.
bombing forward.
Yeah.
And I'm not too sure if that is going to be. They're
It's
going
like,
to do
remember
that all
Barcelona
year.
used to play like that one time, you know?
Yeah,
Barcelona used to concede,
but they'll score more.
they'll
Yeah,
score
they
more.
got Messi.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm saying that I don't.
Yeah, they got
think
Bamford.
I'm
Bamford was moving mad, I'm not going to lie.
he played well.
You know what I
He
tell
did
you,
play
you're
well.
to cuss Bamford. Bamford. Remember we was cussing him in the Liverpool game? This guy's shit. Shall I come hold your blood clot? You
played
mind
well,
when we
he
play,
played
he
well.
don't score against us, you know.
Listen,
That was a good finish, blood. That was like an Henri. Man opened it, boom. He slid it. You understand? Hey!
But
even that, what's his name? The Costa youth.
Yeah.
Bamford got an assist when he ran, Bunny, whipped the good ball in Costa. We have to be wary when we play them, man.
Playing good.
very
when we
wary,
played them,
very
we only
wary,
beat them
very
1-0.
wary. They're very wary.
You
They're a good
understand?
team.
Yeah.
Newcastle 0, Brighton 3. Right, that was a shock.
Like, did you
And
see
I've
the
got to say
thing?
that guy, that you Lamptey.
The thing, no,
Yeah.
before we big up Lamptey, did you see how my man nearly tried to
Scarf,
take off Lewis,
Take off,
blood?
yeah.
Man thought he was Giroud,
But
blood.
that Lamptey, man, his looks are baller, man.
Yes.
He was very impressive.
I'm surprised they
and he
sold
was
him.
good against Chelsea as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm surprised they sold him. You know,
Yeah.
I would have tried to have keep him.
Yeah, and Leicester 4, Burnley 2. Again, Leicester pretty impressive in that game.
Yeah.
Some good free. We got them, of course, on Wednesday. Some good free flowing.
There was
football
another
there, so-
dodgy handball in that one as well, with Woods. when they hit him here, and then you see the way he dashed the uncle. He dashed him, blood. I said, I ain't that a foul. He proper went like, pussy, come on, boy. Bow! I swear that's what he done, blood. I said, how is that not a foul, dog?
I'm sure he didn't say it like that.
He probably did, blood, but he said it in an Australian accent. Hey, pussy, oh. Bow! Yeah, that's that. And then even, what's his name?
He's
Dennis.
a handful, you know.
Yeah.
Wood,
Did you
he's a
see
handful.
Pratt's goal?
Whose goal?
Dennis Pratt's goal.
Yeah, banger,
Blood
banger.
clot. Yo, he let it rip,
We
fam.
nearly signed him, you know.
Yeah, I know,
that,
we were
didn't
rooming him
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year. Yeah.
All right, so now we get to the stage where we got to decide who is the boohoo man of the week, right?
Get the goal, me!
Who's that player that you thought, or team, or whatever, that just lit it up for you? And do you know what?
Nah, Hamis.
We got our guest
Yeah,
there.
but who? What are you saying?
I mean, I'm.
You have to go Hamis, you know.
There's a few candidates. But
me,
you got. What about Son? I know we don't want to give it to
Nah,
Tottenham.
nah. This is the biased Premier League show, yeah? Remember,
Honestly,
bias.
you know who I probably, even though he didn't play the full game,
Nketiah.
is Lamptey.
Lamped.
What about Zaha? He terrorised
Yeah,
United.
he
Yes,
did.
you're right.
Two goals. You understand? Obviously, Everton.
You know what?
Did you see Everton's comment
No.
speaking about Zaha?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think you're going to see them on no Sky Sports. Hey, Everton, come by Premier League show, you know. You can get away with them thing over here, you know, dog. We're not going to come out with no statements and, no, that was not true.
I think I'll
Sky Sports was panicking, blood.
Zaha.
Did you see it though? How the guy was
yeah.
panicking with the
Yeah.
It did not happen. Wolf was a heart. Never met the woman. Da, 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 da. You know, everyone was like, I love this game.
Yeah, man.
So Zaha.
Yeah.
Zaha,
After, yeah.
Ham roll of the week.
Blood, you can go Kepa'd, you could go Christiansen, because the red card.
What was Christiansen doing
we
as
forgot
well?
to talk about that. Man thought he was playing NFL, dog. You understand? He fully thought. He thought like. You understand? But no, hey, it was. I don't know if it was wrestling. I don't know what it
That was
blood.
NFL.
He tried.
He
blood.
sacked him.
Do you remember?
You know in NFL they go, you got sacked.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
remember?
what he
Do you
did.
remember Jericho in wrestling? Do you remember when he used to do the jump on the rope and then do the thing? Whoop. Yeah. Remember that when he used to do blood? That's what it was like, bro.
I give him a clue, it was like.
Blow. I swear he roasted him.
Yeah, he
I
did,
couldn't believe that the referee actually gave a yellow. But
Yeah, I know,
it's
I know.
good that he actually went to the thing and looked at it and
Yeah.
said that nice. I
But
read. But who ham roll? I say
What? Well, you don't think that was a red?
Yeah, it was already. I'm
Oh.
saying who you get the hammer
what?
out.
Ham
Kepa'd.
roll.
You could say Kepa'd.
There's only one candidate for me, man.
Kepa'd, innit?
Kepa, man.
Because that Mane thing.
Because still,
Jesus
like you said,
Christ,
when we
man.
went 10
But why
minutes Chelsea,
Jorginho
we
skipping
still.
before him take the penalty?
But that's his style.
That's his style, though,
Even
isn't it?
Fernandes does that.
You know what, right?
Enough man do that, you know.
He always does that style, and he's
Yeah.
never missed before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because Abba does, the way Abba does it, Abba looks at the keeper and then he waits until he moves and then he'll go the other way. At Tottenham, that's why he missed. He said when he came to hit it, he looked at the ball and then he never knew where Lloris was
Listen,
going.
you got an argument for Christensen, but for me, it has to be because it was still 0-0.
Yeah.
And you got to then say, right,
then
we
that-
need
that-
to,
but
we
then
got
the
to
ref-
hang in there. Yeah, anyway, the first thing you're going to be saying, right, lads, listen, let's hang in there. Hang in there.
But
and then
he's caused them
this
to-
man just got give it 2 goals like that.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Yeah, you have to give.
we can't split it.
You
Give
can
them
split
half
if
of
you
each.
want.
Give them half.
Split it.
You split if you want.
Who you want to give the next half to?
Kepa'd and flipping, what's his name? Christiansen.
Yeah.
Because Christiansen set pace, put them in that predicament where they got to drop back and rare tear, and then obviously boom.
Okay, all right, so Christensen and Kepa, you're the ham rolls of the week. Boohoo man of the week, that goes to Wilfried Zaha. On the fact that it's a biased Premier League show, so we can't give it to Son, right? Who did it, he was brilliant, right? But yeah, White Yardie, thanks for coming on
Nah, man,
today, man.
respect, man. Appreciate
Once
it, man.
again, tell everybody how they can find you.
Instagram is @WYardie, so WYARDIE. Facebook, YouTube is White Yardie. So yeah, man, respect, man.
All right, and big up Troopz. We'll be back at the weekend. I need to start winning some games, man. I'm gonna be in trouble with this forfeit. So let's see if I can pull it back this week.